All right, what's up, everybody? Quickie here from Freedom Automate. So a couple updates, right? And I have my green screen here just because, for one, I wanted to show you, because why not? I use it for another channel, and this one's pretty cool. It's from Elgato. I'll put a link down below if you're interested, but this is the narrower one. They actually make a wider one. It was sold out when I ordered this. I have a bright LED light at the bottom. And ideally, you'd want this all the same color, but most software does a pretty good job of getting this, making it disappear, basically. So, like, let me see if I can show you here real quick. Yeah, so if I just click it you could put an image there, and you could see it looks actually more realistic when it's blurry, because a real camera lens, depending on the settings and whatnot, you would be blurry in the background if it's far enough away. And that's that bokeh look. They call it B-O-K-E-H, I believe. So I just want to show you what it actually looks like. It's the green screen. So this one's pretty cool. I don't know, you probably can't see the top, but you literally just pull it down. There's a frame. It's portable. Like, it's really cool. It's not super light, but it all folds up into this metal case that's maybe diameter like that. Probably weighs like 20, 30 pounds. I don't know, probably 20 pounds. And you just chuck it in your car. You use it anywhere, right? And there's stabilizer feet that, fold in for portability, but then they fold out to stabilize it so it doesn't fall on me. But yeah, let me just show you real quick. Literally just push it down here. You push down like the middle. And I'll have to show you what it looks like, or maybe I'll just give you the link so you can see it. To me, that's pretty cool because, and that's why it's brighter in here. So sometimes they have the different colors in the room. I control with my phone. They're just Govee lights, but like I kind of like this one. It's like a more chill. Oh, but I have my overhead light on. Hang on a second. There we go. And then I usually have this light down to what, 60, I think. Yeah, so why is that so bright still? Oh, I have this LED on. Duh, for the green screen. Well, I guess, whatever. I'll just turn it off. I was going to use the green screen, which is why I left it up, but whatever. No biggie. So, yeah, this isn't where I normally have my camera. I've been messing around with this arm. It's another Elgato product with the teleprompter, which is where I have my camera, and it's come in handy quite a bit, especially because now my DSLR camera I can use for actually taking pictures. Imagine that. But it's it's a great video camera, the 80D. It's a Canon 80D, but I just got this Elgato 4K face cam. I thought it would be better quality. It's a little fuzzy, but maybe it's just I don't have bright enough lights, but the Canon just seemed to do better with, I guess, the low lighting. So that's why I crank the lights usually. But so yeah, it's a couple of things about it's a little behind the scenes, I guess, for filming. But the reason I wanted to make this video real quick. All right, let's see if I can share Excel. All right, so what I want to do is go over our channel numbers. It's May 1st, a couple days ago. And I did the numbers right away, didn't share them yet with y'all. So here's where we're at. We got, does this show my cursor? Yeah, okay. So we got Paycheck Pivot. So you might have noticed I actually renamed this channel to Freedom Automate. And, hey, maybe you like it, maybe you hate it. Paycheck Pivot, I used to really like it. Then I didn't really like it. I like alliteration. But it told me, like, what am I actually teaching people? So I don't know. I wanted to use my name, but my name's associated with a lot of cybersecurity stuff. So wanted to kind of keep that just more business named, which is why I just went with my business name of Freedom Automate. I teach people how to, have time freedom and hopefully financial freedom and everything else, location freedom, using automation, AI, the power of the internet, and that sort of thing. So that's kind of where that came from. But yeah, onto the numbers. So from the first, we gained 8 subscribers. So that's actually a bigger jump than in the month of January. So in February, we gained 8 subscribers, which is pretty cool. And we went from, I guess I wasn't tracking how many videos I had, but probably added, at least 2 a week, 2, 4, 6, 8, So there was probably like 30, I guess, if I had to guess, around there, and went to 38. So it's also showing like as you make more videos, it's going to help you get more subs and grow the channel, whatever you're working on. My cybersecurity one, I call Threatopia. So that it doubled from 10 subs. It was a brand new channel, doubled from 10 subs to 20 subs. So that's pretty awesome. Actually, also by number, not only percentage, but by number beat my Freedom Automate, this current channel you're watching. So, and the number of videos there, I think it was about the same. I added about 8 videos roughly. And this FUBAR trading, it's a day trading channel. I haven't touched it. It was new as of like November. That didn't grow at all. So it kind of shows you, like, if you don't make content, you're less likely to grow. It doesn't mean you won't grow though, because we have my bass guitar channel here, where Bass Alien, despite me making no content whatsoever, added another 6 subscribers, still at 12 videos only. And my real estate one also gained 5 subscribers with no additional content. So just adding those in there for context and showing you that some channels will not grow without new content. Other channels that have, there's a couple like viral videos, I guess, in those 2 channels. So I think that's what's helping grow those subs. Whereas this one, I don't have any really big videos yet. And so that's what's going to help you, is like, you just keep making content. You never know which one's going to hit. It won't be every single one, but I have a couple videos on each of those channels. They have like thousands and thousands of views. They kind of took off for whatever reason. And part of it was valuable content, right? But it could also just be timing and the right thumbnail and the right whatever that got suggested. And as more people commented and watched it and whatever, YouTube kept recommending it, and to this day recommends them. So again, if you're new, like I've talked about this channel, this real estate, I actually make hundreds of dollars a month in affiliate income from that. Haven't made any content in 2 years, and that money keeps coming. It bought me a brand new Apple MacBook Pro, the brand new M5 Pro chip that just came out 2 days ago or yesterday. That'll ship. I should get it like next week. And it's almost a $4,000 computer, and the affiliate income paid for that. So just stuff like that. And then if you're an Apple person, like one reason I like them is I can take my old MacBook Pro, sell it for about 58% of what I paid. And it's 3.5 years later or so. And it still works great. And I don't travel with it. It's very clean. So I sell that. Somebody gets a great machine. I get 58% of my money back. And I can now put that towards the new machine or my savings, whatever. So, all right. So I've been upgrading. I started with like a MacBook Air for like $1,000, and then I went to MacBook Pro M2, and now it's the M and the M5 Pro. I was going to do the M4, and I heard the M5 was coming out. Waited for that. So if you're a computer nerd, you know what I'm talking about. If not, just ignore me. But yeah, that's how we did. I think I added a graph here. So let me see if I could shrink this down a little. There we go. Okay, so this is basically for, Q1. So first quarter will take us to April 1st. You can see the color code. Oh, yeah, it's almost off the screen here. The color code, if I just scroll down a little, it's really like, it's kind of funny because like this Threatopia one's taken off. It's probably gaining the most traction there. And hopefully that'll come up and meet these guys. And really, hopefully, maybe the FUBAR. Well, I don't know if I'm going to make content for the day trading, but if I do, I hope that catches up and they're all at least floating around there. But the real idea was to get Freedom Automate, this blue line here, the medium blue, to really just start, as of the first of the year, like attack it. And I was hoping really by a month ago, I would have seen a little bit more upward trajectory there. But often you do all this work for a long time and then you'll suddenly get like a spike and start climbing kind of exponentially. So don't lose faith, I'm not going to, and I'm going to keep focusing on these two channels. I do the cybersecurity anyway for my day job, and I keep up on the news, so I just share it with people. And then this Freedom Automated, I just like doing this for you all, using my tech experience to help with YouTube and the tools I'm using where you can help, make money online, whether it's affiliate marketing or selling a digital course or something like that. Whoa, that one flying off screen. And then this, what's the top one again? Oh yeah, the real estate. Yeah, so that real estate again had some viral ones. Kind of, grows slowly, but it kind of spiked up there for a while. And then I made a new graph that is percent growth, I think is what this is. Yeah. So, and I just wanted to focus on, it's percent growth of the 5 channels. And it's from just the first of the month is all the data that's in here. I had to the 0 divide by 0 thing got in my way again, but 100% growth, it's really doubling. So it went from 0 to 10, and then from 10 to 20 is what we saw there. And so you can see out of these guys, if we look to the graph, it's pretty clear that, why did FUBAR jump? That's kind of weird. Did FUBAR jump? Oh, I think I gained like a couple subscribers. I did one video and gained a couple subscribers. So it had a big percent spike, but there's 7 subscribers. So, I mean, any additional is going to move the percentage by quite a bit. You can see these other 3 are kind of fighting each other. Threatopia really took off. I hope that keeps up. I mean, I'll just keep doing that. That's what it's easy enough for me. I do it for my day job anyway. So it's just kind of interesting, right? Because one of the reasons, again, I started this channel was to try to do something different than my day job and use my technology to help other people and to build something else online, content creator type of things, because I really like creating content. I like making videos. I mix music. I play guitar. I have other hobbies I wanted to share on this channel with how you can use that and your expertise and your experience to make money. So, hey, worst case scenario, I'll show you on this channel how I'm making money on Threatopia, which is my expertise, and it's in your experience. So part of it's not necessarily your passion, but just what you're best equipped to help serve other people with that can solve a problem. And if that's, guitar, day trading, helping people on YouTube, helping people make money, cybersecurity, whatever it is you're into, basket weaving, bird watching. Apparently that's a lot more popular than I thought. And also big news is I just got one of my 600 millimeter lenses. If you're a photographer, speaking of bird watching, I like taking pictures of birds and other things in nature. And I get a lot of different ones in my yard, but I haven't had my big zoom lens in a while. I sold it years ago for the money. And then I was able to just get a used one. They stopped making it, actually. It's Tamron, if you're familiar with it, for my Canon camera. So pretty excited to get that back. Hopefully I'll get it in a few days or by next week. And we'll, if you want, I'll share some of the photos. Maybe I'll put them at the end, something like that. So it was just a quick update. Really wanted to, let me just switch back. Okay. Really wanted to just update you all on what I was doing with the channel. And so some other things besides the numbers are, the rename, I guess, to Freedom Automate, just to match my business brand there with the automation as an agency. If you want to help small businesses, that's what one of the things Go High Level does that I'm talking about a lot on this channel, I know, but it can help you personally. So I'm moving like my own websites and things like that to it and digital courses. But also I might try to be an agency and help local businesses out with automating their stuff, whether it's, booking calendars, all AI, it's smart powered. I hate the buzzword, but it's what it all does. It's actually pretty impressive, all the things that High Level does. So I could share some of that with you here, and you could see how to use it for your personal, yourself, but really your business. And because if you're building and making money online, that's really a business. You got to look at it and treat it that way. And if you have a bigger business and you want help with that, you could watch here and see how to do that with High Level, as well as help other businesses if you want. I'm just noticing in the background, I have some boxes. I didn't realize I was piling up. It's my microphone box, and I don't even know what's in that one. So I realize how ugly it is in the background. So I got to work on that, but I think that's about it. I think I'm told you I messed around with this Elgato arm. I'll have to find a way to just turn the camera around and show you. Oh, and my other channel too, I was messing around with the wireless lapel mic. They do sound great, but they just don't sound as good as a large diaphragm mic like this. So when I'm at this desk, I'm going to probably always use this microphone or something similar because it just sounds really, really good. And then this is great for like travel or if I want to move around or stand up or be more mobile. It just doesn't have the full, maybe I got to work on the EQ, but it's tiny mic, so I don't expect it to have great bass pickup, but I will see what I could do with EQing it a little differently, maybe make it sound better. Or if you have settings for Final Cut Pro for what this looks like, and maybe I'll share mine for what I use for both. Well, really, I just use the same ones I use for this, which I think sound better. And I guess a quick preview on that is there's two things I click that are native in Final Cut Pro for the audio. I add two effects only. One's the compressor, and I turn on the limiter within the compressor. And the other one is a low shelf cut, so that anything under 25 hertz gets just cut off, because it gets rid of booms and anything too bassy and boomy. And especially if I have the mic to the side on purpose, because if I do P's and hard consonants into the mic, it's going to have a boomy effect. I won't do it to you. And so if you do that in accident, that low cut helps get rid of some of that boominess there too. But I think I babbled too much about random things, but let me know what you're struggling with for either YouTube, or if you want to mess with lighting or just any kind of maybe you're getting into go high level. Just let me know if you have questions about any of that stuff. And if you haven't made a video yet and you want to, if you meant to start on YouTube in the new year, and here it is March, right? Just a wake up call. It's almost the end of the first quarter. It means by the end of the month, 1/4 of the year is gone. So if you haven't started yet, just let me know what's stopping you from YouTube, from posting that first video or whatnot. If it's fear, if it's equipment, if it's not knowing your niche or content or whatever, just let me know in the comments, and maybe I could help out. So until next time, I'll see you later. Have a good one.